gotta be kidding me.
Podcast.
Pod.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 35. Today is Monday, March 15th. It has been a while, but we are back.
Woo!
Today we talk about March Madness, with science, Twitter trends, some hot topics, and we're going to have a little bit of a new music segment, which we'll get to at the end. We also have a new and improved setup altogether. We given ourselves some deadlines. We're recording on Mondays,
Yes.
and we're putting out on Wednesdays.
I'm trying to fix my mic here. It looks a little weird.
We're going to try. So we're getting professional.
Yes.
We haven't been super consistent. We have busy lives, and we're on a schedule now. We're going to keep it 20 to 30 minutes max so we don't bore you guys to death. You don't care that much about our thoughts.
No.
And so welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us.
Welcome.
I'm very casual. My background is a couch.
Oh, I forgot to put the fireplace on the TV. I got to think of something. Every week I'm going to do something cool with the TV, but I'll do it next week.
I'm always just going to be on a couch because I have no chairs.
The only person ever doesn't have a desk or a chair in the room. Not even one chair.
Nothing. It's a disaster. Okay, let's get right into sports. We're not wasting any time. We're professional now.
We are pros. We are labeled
We still
ourselves
aren't
as
going to have
professional.
facts. We're not going to have facts.
No,
it's just
but
our
that's the-
opinions, but
That's the best part about the podcast. We don't have facts. Who needs facts?
we just bullshit each other. Okay, so sports. Well, football's over. So moving on to science. No. No. So Drew, big news yesterday. Was it yesterday? Don't laugh at me. I said big news. Was it yesterday or today that it was released?
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday, yeah.
Yeah.
Drew Brees has retired. I don't know why that's very hard for me to say his name.
Drew
Brees.
Drew Brees.
It's a weird name to say. Drew
Well,
Brees.
It's not that
Anyway.
hard. It's just, I mean,
So he's retired. Another old head down. So we still have Tom Brady and is Big Ben still playing?
I think he's on the fence. They restructured his contract. I think they kind of want him to retire, but he's like, I want to play another year. But for sure, this is probably going to be his last year. Phillip Rivers is gone.
Yep.
Breeze is gone, which he had said he was going to retire. Then he said, no, I'm coming back, and now he retired. His arm's shot.
He's done.
Yeah, I mean, like, if they had anybody else in that playoff game that was halfway decent, they probably win that game, but Drew Brees was awful. God awful.
Yeah. So we got Tom Brady. We got Big Ben, maybe. We got Aaron Rodgers. The last of, like, the magnificence.
Rodgers he's probably got like 3 more years.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's... well, Matt Stafford is he in that class? He's a little younger, I guess.
He's a little younger, yeah.
But
he's
an underrated QB.
Which we didn't talk about because we really haven't recorded. But if you go back probably 3 episodes when I said, or we both might have said, Matt Stafford to the Rams would be awesome and I want to see it, and it happened.
You did. You called it.
Yes.
I did not call that. I was surprised.
It was just something, I figured it was a good fit. They both have similar contracts, Goff and Stafford. I know the Lions are trying to rebuild. You get Goff for pretty much nothing. So I think it's a good trade all around.
Yeah.
Stafford didn't want to be there, so I mean, and Goff, he can be hit or miss. Maybe you get the right guy, he can be something, but I mean, either way.
Yeah, I agree. But other than that, no big football news.
Patriots signed Jonnu Smith, the tight end,
and they're keeping Cam Newton.
Are they really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm
pretty sure. I heard that today. So
they signed former Eagles safety and cornerback Jalen Mills. The Green Goblin is now with the Patriots. No, but I guarantee you he does something really good with the Patriots. That's how it always goes.
That's fine.
Eagles, some Eagles news. They have restructured a bunch of contracts. They will probably have a little bit of money to spend on like one contract, maybe like a veteran receiver or a lineman. But other than that, they won't have much money. And it looks like Jalen Hurts is going to be the quarterback. We haven't talked about it. Wentz was traded. And we'll keep it quick. He was traded to the Colts. We kind of knew it was coming. It's good for both parties, and it looks like they're going to rebuild around Hurts, which is cool. Most of the offensive line's coming back. So we'll see. I mean, I have a feeling like we could either be really bad or we could be in contention. It's really up in there depending on how we draft this year.
Yeah, I like Jalen Hurts. I think it's going to be an exciting change for this team.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for something new, so.
We'll see. But other than that, not much else happening in football right now. But
we'll have some more news with free agency coming up, so. Next week.
Oh, that should, yeah. But the big news in sports is March Madness. It is upon us. It has been
this year. It's been
a year. Yeah. We didn't have March Madness last March. This is this is the 1 year anniversary of the pandemic, which I'll talk about in science. I have some numbers for you. If you're a numbers person. But yeah, so the March Madness brackets were released. It is set. So we've got Gonzaga, Michigan, Illinois, and Baylor claiming the top seeds. I think Gonzaga is the favorite to win it all. Yeah. From what I've read. So I haven't been keeping up with college basketball as much. It's not the same without fans like we talked about. It's just kind of weird. Sports in general, I kept up with football. But it's hard to keep up with everything else. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, football wasn't that bad. But basketball, especially college basketball, you got to have fans.
Yeah. Your video is a little delayed on my end.
Yeah, I can see that.
Your face is catching up to yourself. Anyway, so those are the top seeds. West Virginia. So I'm wearing this hat. Go W. West Virginia is a number 3 seed. I didn't know they were that good.
I mean, yeah, they've been.
I know they're good, but I didn't think they were number 3.
Hold on one sec. I gotta pop up. Sorry. Yeah, they've been ranked like top 20 all year.
Yeah. So, did you fill out your bracket? Do you have them going far? Have you thought about it?
I have not filled out my bracket. I haven't really. Yeah, I haven't really even looked too much into it. 'Cause I think they were just selected on Sunday, right? Selection Sunday?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to fill one out. It's West Virginia.
They can't win a big game.
Then I will never bet on West Virginia in a big game. I will always bet against West Virginia if I do put money on a game. I hate to say that. But, it's a smart bet. They don't ever win big games. They had a chance. They should have been
never.
They should have been in the Big 12 championship in the tournament they just had, and they lost in the first round. They just don't win big games, and it's not. I think it's a
curse.
Yeah, I guess.
It's been that way ever since we started going there. I love West Virginia, always root for them, alma mater for life, but they don't win big games. So no. if you're a betting man and you're trying to put money,
on a big game,
on West Virginia.
Yeah, on a big game, go the opposite way.
Go the opposite. Do you have anything else to say about the bracket?
No, I'm excited for this year. Like I said, I'm rooting for West Virginia. Hopefully they make it all the way.
We'll talk more next Monday about, the teams that have gone through it. There'll be a few games in between Thursday and Monday. So I think they start Thursday. So we got time still for all that.
Yep.
So next I figured we'll just go down the sports list. So NBA, the Brooklyn Nets are hot right now. The power rankings have them at the top from the Jazz, and the 76ers are still on the rise. Literally like a clip I just copied and pasted. 76ers are still on the rise, even though Joel Embiid is injured.
Man, that was close. Ooh. I thought it was over.
Not serious, but still injured. And the Heat keep winning. Yes. What else is but yeah, so Brooklyn Nets on top. The NHL, which we don't really talk about or watch. I feel like we have to say something. Yeah. Maybe if something crazy happens. So they're halfway through the season if anyone's interested, and Tampa Bay Lightning are on top for NHL.
Nice.
That's all I have. See? Yeah, facts. So that's all I have for sports. Everyone this week is going to be talking about March Madness, so there's going to be tons of analysis on that from people who can give you good analysis.
Yeah, we'll post our brackets probably on the Instagram.
Yeah, we'll probably compete. I'll probably send you an invite through an app for a bracket, honestly.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm down with that.
So we can compete, and then we can take screenshot and share it on Instagram. All right, so move on to science if you're good with that.
Yeah, we're good with sports.
Okay, so we are 1 year into the pandemic. Right when Dougie and I started this podcast, we kind of got hit with the pandemic. That was
bad luck.
That was rough. I bet if we went back through those podcasts, it's like really depressing.
Yeah.
But the end is in sight. So I'll give you guys some numbers. They kind of did a summary on this. So 118 million confirmed cases over the year. Over 2 million people have died. So far, 316 million doses of the vaccine have been administered. And I read a statistic that 1 in 4 people basically are vaccinated now. And during this past year, 4% of science work was dedicated to COVID, which is an insane amount.
Yeah.
4% of all scientists were kind of dedicated to the cause. So those are kind of some summary numbers. We're not out of the woods yet, but I think most people will be vaccinated by the summer. And that's good news. I'm excited. I'm happy. I've started going out with my friends again, the ones that are vaccinated. Most people in my lab are vaccinated, so we've been doing some, we've been going to some dinners and things like that, and it kind of feels semi-normal to be back inside talking with friends. So
yeah, I think
we're getting there.
I think old Sleepy said that May 1st is everything's going to be accessible to all adults. So hopefully by July, most people will be vaccinated, or the people that do want to get vaccinated. So we'll see.
Yeah. So those are the numbers for you. So I have 2 science stories, and then I have a new segment within science called Fun Fact of the Day. Well, I'll just give you like one fun fact. Did you know? Not a story. So the first big thing, this is bad for me. So the first drug was developed using non-animal testing.
So what they use?
And so the researchers from Hebrew University in Jerusalem, they demonstrating a promising cancer therapy without testing on a single animal. So what they did was they used a chip with human tissue on it, and this tissue can basically grow on this chip. The chip is a good environment. They make it a good environment for tissue growth. And the researchers believe they can demonstrate safety and efficacy while bypassing traditional animal testing stage. And they've actually gone on to submit this drug to the FDA for approval. So this would be the first ever to do this. The therapy itself is aimed at combating the buildup of fat in the livers of patients that take certain drugs. So certain cancer drugs cause liver damage, and so these drugs are to combat those drugs. And so they did this in 8 months without animals, and this is extremely fast. 8 months for an FDA approved. Just to put that in perspective, if I was testing a drug in animals, it would probably take 2 to 3 years just to get enough results to even put this drug forward for use in like primates or humans maybe. And then it would take another 3 to 5 years to get through all of phase 1, 2, and 3. And it's just like, I can't believe this was done in 8 months. So that's, it's really cool. Bad for my job. Really cool though for science.
Yeah.
I thought I'd always have a job. I guess I can adapt. And also, it's not only saves you a ton of time, a ton of money, and yeah, I meant to say a ton of money, not not a third thing. I was like, a ton of time, no, just a ton of money as well, because you don't have to pay for animal costs.
Yeah.
And so they basically used human kidney. They're called spheroids. That's what these chips are called, spheroids. If you want to look them up, it's a spherical cell culture. So everyone knows the typical science, like a culture dish, and can grow bacteria in them. It's the same idea.
Yeah.
And so it's a biological chip, basically, that they're testing drugs on. Crazy stuff. But super exciting. We'll know if it gets FDA approval, and I'll keep you guys posted on that if people are interested. But
yeah, it's cool.
So that's happening. On a less serious side, the cocaine bear has made a reappearance.
I was wondering, I was like, what is this?
So this happened in Kentucky in 1985.
Yeah. And
now there's going to be a movie made about it. So it's resurfacing. I never heard about it. But the bear basically ingested 70 pounds of cocaine. So we know how that ends.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a very good movie. But maybe the story of, like, the drug smuggler and the bear. I don't know. But
I would like to see, like, the bear's reaction. I mean, obviously I don't want to see a bear die. But, like, was the bear, like, manic, like, losing his mind?
I'm sure. I mean, I guess that's what they'll show us. I mean, I also don't know, like, who was there to... How do we know how the bear acted? Is there notes on this?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, like, how they witnessed this or what happened exactly. But they're going to make a movie about this. But it's basically like a plane was flying over, smuggling a heavy load of drugs. It crashed. And then the bear just, like, ate all the cocaine. So, and eventually, sadly, died of an overdose. But that movie's coming out. So be on the lookout. And it's a true story.
I kind of want to see it now. I mean, I feel like it'd be kind of interesting.
It's probably just going to be ridiculous. It's going to be like Snakes on a Plane or something.
So the guy...
Cocaine bear.
His plane was crashing and he parachuted out, or he parachuted out?
I don't know. See, that's why you have to watch a movie. I don't know any of the details.
And he parachuted out with 70 pounds of cocaine.
Yeah. Well, no, the plane crashed. I think the bear found it.
Oh, found the 70 pounds of cocaine.
Yeah.
That had crashed.
Yeah.
Okay. But the guy parachuted. The guy parachuted out of the plane.
I think he survives, but not for long, because the bear, I think, eats him.
Yeah, him and the cocaine?
I think so. He probably got manic from the cocaine and then ate the person.
Man.
See, now we gotta watch the movie. That's a good plot. Just this guy running through the forest.
You see a manic bear on cocaine.
Also, it's going to be with Elizabeth Banks, and she's a comedian, so it's probably going to be funny.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so that's happening. So your fun science fact of the day, new segment. Did you know a group of stingrays is known as a fever?
I didn't know that.
And that's your fun fact of the day.
That's a cool name. Yeah, I'm with my fever. With my group.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, that should be like a new slang now. I'm with the fever. I'm hanging with the fever. I tried.
I mean, it has potential. I'm hanging with the feeve. I'm with the feeves. Nah.
See, why does the Gen Z have to shorten everything? You can't say real words. You can't say the long version.
I'm hanging with the fam
jam. Hang with the fam jam.
Well, what's fam jam short for?
Family.
Well, that's fam. Like, fam. Come on, fam.
Yeah, but why are we shortening all the words?
Because, like,
we already have a terrible vocab because we text everything like, you good?
No, but like fam, like, I'm not gonna call you, what's up, family? Like, it's just like fam. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, bro.
I just think we're losing the vocabulary of...
we don't need vocabulary. As long as we can communicate somehow.
We're gonna be like cavemen. We're regressing. We use emojis to say things.
Yeah.
And then we say like one letter. So
that's fine.
That's why people don't know what other people are saying. There's lots of miscommunication.
Thumbs up emoji.
Okay.
Thumbs up emoji. What about Dad today saying autocorrect when he doesn't spell anything wrong? Did you see that?
That was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Yeah. So our dad sends us a text message. Is there a way that you can edit the video to pop? You know how?
Yeah, I can put it up there. Yeah.
Things pop up.
It's gonna
YouTubers
go right
do that now.
Here somewhere.
Yeah, like Well, so we'll put it up there, and Dad sends us a text. What was the text? Oh, yeah, about going to a baseball game.
Yeah, in March.
Maybe we can go in August. Damn, autocorrect. But he put August. He didn't write March. It didn't correct March. He messed up in his brain, and he said in August. Damn, autocorrect meant March.
I'm not gonna be home. What?
Right? I think he was.
Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about.
I think he meant to write. Maybe he meant to write something else, not even March. But he was like, I didn't mean to write August. But he blamed it on autocorrect.
Insert. You got to be kidding me. Drop here.
You gotta be
yeah. I don't know. All right. Let's move on from science. Get into some hot topics quickly. What time are we at? Do we know?
I don't. Do you have a time? My thing.
See,
I think we're at least 20, 25 minutes in.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're wrapping up. So yesterday, Sunday, was the Grammys. Lots of great performances. I heard it was the best in years for performances. A lot of spread out awards, so people were happy about that. It didn't just all go to one person. Yeah. I would like to say T Swift's Folklore album won best album. So I'm not crazy. I said that's the best album. I listened to it all last year. And everyone made fun of me. Everyone made fun of me. It was like, you're obsessed with that album. You thinking it's so deep. And I'm like, no, this is like a great album. Like, people are sleeping on this album. And I was right. I want that on record.
The nominations for Album of the Year were Chilimbo by Jane Aiko, Black Pumas by Black Pumas, Everyday Life by Coldplay. I didn't even know Coldplay put out an album. Jacob Collier, DJ Jesse Volume 3. I have no idea. Like, some of the... I have never
That's
heard
what I mean. There was a lot of people nominated, and I was like, who the fuck are these people?
Women in Music Part 3 by Haim. I don't even know who that is. Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa.
Is.
Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone, and then Folklore by Taylor Swift. So, I mean, out of the three, it should have been either Dua, Post, or Taylor Swift. I'm not that mad about it. I mean, I figured Taylor was going to win something. She's buddy-buddy with all the Grammys people.
And I know that, but I'm just saying it was a good album.
No, yeah.
I mean, Dua Lipa's album was great, too. And
so was Post.
Post Malone. So, yeah.
Yeah, Post.
Anyway. Also... Anything else you want to say about the Grammys? You're not a huge Grammy fan, so...
Nah, just because it's all politics. I mean, Record of the Year, which I don't really know what the difference is, Song of the Year and Record of the Year. I don't understand that. But...
I don't know.
Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish, never even heard that song, so I don't know how it wins Record of the Year.
You never heard that song, dude?
I mean, I have, but it's not Record of the Year. Like, out of Rockstar, Say So, Circles, Savage.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, it's a good song, but like I want to...
Out of those, I agree with you. It's not the best.
Yeah.
But it's a great song.
Yeah, it is, but I think Record of the Year... I guess maybe that's the different... Record of the Year maybe means like best put together song, and then Song of the Year is like most popular.
Maybe, yeah. I'm not sure how they... What is... Can we Google this real quick? Do we have time?
Yeah, if you want to Google it.
Record of the Year versus Song of the Year... the award is honoring... So for the song, the award is honoring the actual singer-songwriter. For Record of the Year, the award also recognizes more technical aspects of the song. So you're right. Just the more put-together song. Like Savage is not as put together as...
Oh, no.
Billie Eilish. So yeah, I agree. But Savage won for best... Megan Thee Stallion won for best
new artist. Yeah, it's well deserved too.
Yeah. Okay. So, other hot topics I was gonna mention is Women's History Month. So shout out to all the ladies out there. There's a lot of stuff. You know, we keep this podcast pretty light. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news recently. Talking about women and not feeling safe and. That's a lot of that's happening in London right now. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen some of it,
yeah. So stay safe out there, ladies. Stay strong. Maybe I could do... Next week I'll do like a famous woman scientist or invention.
Yeah,
Maybe
that'd be
that'll
cool.
be the fun fact.
Yeah.
But yeah, so happy Women's History Month. I'm super excited.
Yeah, it's dope. I think that's all we got. Do you want to talk about any music that dropped that you like from last week?
Yeah, so I guess we're going to be doing a new kind of music segment. Instead of giving each other musicians every week, we're going to basically talk about New Music Friday, what we
Yeah.
liked, what we didn't like, maybe something like that. So this week, I wasn't really prepared to give you a.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of music dropped this week. I'm looking at my release radar. My buddy Woody
Yeah.
Pond dropped a song. It was pretty dope. Clever dropped an album.
Yeah, that's right. Clever did drop an album.
It was decent. What else? Diplo dropped a dope song. Congo Rock. But yeah, I think it was a little bit of a slow week. Last week Drake dropped, which is a pretty good EP. I mean,
It's
nothing.
Drake.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy. I mean, it's probably just like throwaways from the album.
Oh,
so.
Imagine Dragons dropped a new song. That's right. Sounds
But
like all their other songs.
that's the one. I was just gonna say that every song of theirs, they're a good band, but every song sounds the exact same.
It's like a pumped up rock song.
Yeah, it's
like I will conquer the world.
Yeah, like I mean, it works. If it
it does, it
why not
works, and
change
I
it?
love them. I
Yeah.
love Imagine Dragons, but yeah, this song honestly I wasn't super pumped about, but they did release a new song.
Staying in music, John Mayer's on TikTok now, which is pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
And yeah, I mean, next week hopefully there's bigger drops. I'm looking right now at new releases if my computer would like to load. And like I said, I don't see too much.
Oh, X Ambassadors dropped a song. I like them. I didn't listen to that song though. Called
I gave you
Torture.
Quinn 92 on here, right? Before
Yeah.
he dropped a whole new album that's really good, so you should check that out. If you like pop EDM type music, it's really good. Good vibes.
Yes, I'm into EDM currently. It's pumping me up through this
Yeah, I mean it's more pop. It's not like EDM.
spring into summer.
Yeah. But I mean, that's pretty much all we got. We'll be back more with hopefully some bigger artists drop. We got Drake, we got J. Cole's due to drop, Kendrick, all the big like rap artists are due to drop.
Ooh.
Who else? There's another.
When is Lizzo? Is Lizzo dropping anything soon? Because I need her back in my life.
Probably for the summer. Rihanna, we need some more Rihanna music.
Oh my gosh, I don't think she's coming back.
Yeah, she's making billions of dollars off Fenty, and yeah, why would she even make music?
I mean, unless she like has fun. I mean, I'm sure she has fun doing it, but like honestly, she's probably like,
super
I'm just
busy.
chilling.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll put music out eventually, but I don't think maybe by summertime we'll see.
I need it.
We need it. Streets need it.
I need Riri.
All right, well, that's all we got for this week. We will be back next week. If you're seeing this, it's Wednesday. We're dropping every Wednesday from here on out. We're professional now. We labeled ourselves as professional, so we are professional. It's been real. It's been fun. Has it been real fun? Everyone stay safe out there. Peace.
Peace.
All right.
You gotta be, you gotta be, you gotta be, you gotta be kidding me.